The Wicked Witch of the West, with her green face and pointed hat, was my first experience of a witch. I was terrified of her in The Wizard of Oz, but soon recovered with a little help from my mother. Unfortunately, that image imprinted the concept of the witch as villain and evil upon my young brain. Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, was not as important in the movie and came with none of the familiar trappings of witchcraft we've come to know and love, like the black cloak or flying broom. Such things were reserved for evil witches. Although I love the movie, it doesn't paint witches in a flattering light, nor does it flatter the culture that perpetuates the myth of the evil witch. When I met my first real live witch, I was part of the mainstream culture, and I laughed, making bad Wizard of Oz jokes about this woman. She was a wonderful friend of the family and had recently come out of the broom closet to me about her faith. I thought she was kidding. No one actually calls herself a witch. Witches aren't real. They're in movies and fairy tales. Witches are stories. They're make-believe. At least that's what I thought. But they aren't. Witches are very real indeed, reclaiming an ancient tradition of wisdom and ceremony. Witches recover ancient traditions from the old pagan world, the wise women, cunning men, priests and priestesses of the Stone Age, to the ancient civilizations and even the post-Christian era. What is now called European shamanism, or more broadly core shamanism, was the province of the witches of old. They were the healers, poets, storytellers, counselors, ceremonial leaders, spirit workers, and magicians of their time. Their power of herbs and charms was theirs to share. They would work their craft for an individual in need or for the good of the community to ensure a harvest by bending the natural forces to their intention. One of the root words of witchcraft, Wicca, is said to mean to bend or shape by modern witches, and refers to flowing with the natural forces, to bend them and shape them with magic and spells. The second definition of wick or Wicca is wise one. Wicca was used to refer to male practitioners and witche to female practitioners. Witches of today reclaim all these roles and traditions. The modern revival of witchcraft is usually referred to as Wicca. Witchcraft still enjoys a popular resurgence that started in the middle of the 20th century, as the archaic witchcraft laws were repealed in England, and those who kept the knowledge made it more accessible.